can tell what it is saying. But yeah, so let's go to the game now. Now when we can. So it was a time ago. I have been doing some stuff. So I haven't been playing this. I've been playing Zero, not Zero Escape. Hello. What is going on here? Wait a second. I just need to check something here. Something is going. Okay. Shit. Something is seriously wrong here. Let me just. It's so. Whoop. Perhaps if we. Okay, now. I'm gonna check here. I'm gonna check. Oh, now. Oh, I don't know why it didn't update. So I'm just gonna take this off because it's gonna be warm with it. But first I'm gonna do this because I know my hair is going to be a mess. I know I like to have these on, but it becomes very warm, so it was more or less a mistake to have it. But I want to more or less have it as my thing because I like it. So yeah, we're back in Zero Escape. I'm gonna use my mouse, as you can see, because I could not connect my controller. So it's a note on the table. Lights to the books. I have no clue what that means, actually. Clover! I don't really remember what happened. Like, I've been away to play a tournament in Legend of the Five Rings. I have playing some Generation Zero and being sick. So I don't really know what happened here, who we are with. I believe we are with 7, Clover, and Snake. Interesting. I don't know, I just... My nose starting to act up. Oh, sorry. Now you can hear that. Just going to... I want something to, like, make sure it becomes more sound on here instead of there, so I do not need to skip out of this. Okay. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? What do you mean? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader sees on the next. Yes, they spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Okay, what exactly are you going about here right now? I do not really understand. Is it my hair that's like that? That's my hair. I like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but has gifted me with the ability to catch the truth of others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Okay, let's go down, see what we can find. Hold on, something took my eye. These took my eye. Dadkind. Leiberniz. Sheldrake, and Owen. Okay. What's this? And this is astronomy. Oh, sorry, I need to scratch my nose. My nose is itchy. We have a 6-digit lock. Yeah, I know, it's pretty big. Thick book, it seems. We see the glasses open to the bottom. I know it won't budge. Okay, so what is this? Oh, this is 3 lights and a thing. I don't know where bright though. So this is the book with the light. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So that's probably an exit. No, that's where we came from. It's pretty impressive, almost like look the door to a shrine or a church or something. Yep. Well, she has found him again, which is nice. Oh, we have something. Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel through time. Okay, not sure. This one says the golden rabbit and the moon. Does it mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? It's pretty cute, but what does the moon stuff about? He's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon according to Chinese legend. Okay, nice. Well, if you cannot pronounce famous guy, it's not a person's name, it's the name of the fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. It is said to be one of the sources used in creation of the legendary Book of the Dead in Necronomicon. So these are occult books and stuff. Nice. Mind swap. You mean you could like change body with someone? But I'd rather die than let someone switch with me. Let's just imagine it. What? No, I think many would probably do that, but sure. And this is the same as we were. Now I think of it, there is actually, I just remember a site. I'm just going to take it up so I have done it, because it actually says real life references of this game, so stuff that is real. So the gigantic is real, that like the twin boat of the Titanic, but the real name is Britannic. The Olympic was also a real ship. Futility is a real book. Ice 9, the real polymorph version was Ice. It's not so. So it's just a polymorph. It's appearing polymorphs, the one that like talk to each other in this game. The like when mice started to know and all the crystals. That is just rubbish. It's just known as the disappearing polymorphs. The chemical about ethylenediamide tartrate, and the mysterious stuff that happened with that is fake. Morphogenic field resonance and morphogenic field is a real stuff that Rupert Sheldrake did. And the best name ever, the experiment occurred in 83 and 84, which is the thing they talked about in the second class cabin, which is called the BBC experiment. I got a shit about that. And Locks, Socks and Ship of Theseus is real. Prosopagnosia is actually a real condition. Sorry for those that actually have that. Dang. And the rest is just poppycock. I just wanted to bring that through because sometimes I did not know myself what was real in this game. What's it good? It says Foundation of DNA and Genetic Engineering. An overview of photochemistry. I think it wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay. What the shit? Whole lot of space behind these books. Look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden. What is this? It's a powerful light bulb! Oh yes, it is so powerful! Communication and Computer Science. That's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague I don't really know what's the deal with it. Automated Robotic Assembly Line Techniques. Which is more or less what you can play around with in Satisfactory, which I actually got. If you want me to stream that or record that, just tell me, I will do that. I will do that for myself as well. If you want to see it, just say it. Okay, there's nothing much more there. We've been there, so Energy theory, development and materials, interaction between shortwave energy and matter. So we got just listening to you read those titles giving me a headache. Can see fancy technology stuff and I get along really well. Keep on talking about that stuff and you're gonna put me to sleep. Okay, nice. The black hole hypothesis, gamma ray astrophysics. Yes, this book itself has an astronomy theme. Okay. Oh shit, there are more stuff here. What to do with these titles? They're gibberish. Hypno. Okay. Switch them around, yeah. I'm gonna rhyme and will spell something. Oh, I get it. This is worth a shot. You know what? O P E N. Open here, find bulb. Like, I didn't know anything except that when I read the first upper letters, I just saw like four letters, O E N P O R. It was open. Oh, nice. It's another powerful light bulb. Yes, it is so powerful. Okay, my throat. Jeez. Okay, so now is that. So technically there's oh, what the? Oh, so that is there. That is section of extinct species. Page of that. Paleontology, fossils. Okay. Picture book like doing here. It looks like it's about little. It does seem a little weird as different from others. Are you gonna take it with you? Okay. Sure. Huh. The problem is I don't see much more. Yeah, I've checked these 4. And these 4. Paleontology. Mother Nature. Some sort of book about hippie chicks. I would not expect. Perhaps tangentially. It's most likely an environmental product. This is trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks, really? Theory of evolution, heck. Even I know this one. It's that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it he put his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. I guess the book's about shells, transaction of extinct species, about living creatures. Introduction to geology. Cambrian explosion. Did a bomb go off near someone called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period, research suggests that the area of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. The book is most likely a collection of them. Okay, nice. Principle of monkey behavior. That book describes praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionarily, so I imagine the research was fruitful. Book 7 is a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle Bone Density and Bone Strength. I'm just saying because it says muscle. Okay. This book is called Dissection. This bookshelf must be a all medical books. What I can tell, it sounds as though these books have been organized by genre. The cover must be massive and rather impressed by how well organized it is. Human equilibrium theory. Anatomy. Regeneration of internal organs. Okay. Suspicion. Function of the human brain. I guess this book is about the nervous system. Okay, I just need to skip some of these. Cause dang. Okay, so that's where we were. Here's another of these kids' book pictures. Okay. Hellenism. I think it's Greek culture. Okay. I think we need to go down. Dadkin. What the hell is this? This is German mathematician. Condition of his work. Labourness. German. Looks like it's worth something. I've heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... Wait, didn't I just say Sheldrake here? Yep, Sheldrake. Morphogenic field. Owen. Owen is... to go perhaps an English revolutionary. This is Owen light blue. Book, the written part of it. Okay, nothing more here. Okay, so... Didn't you find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier? I'm gonna try it! Shit, I need all of them, okay. Books is sort of English, but some special shelf on the left. That's what we've got here. So many books. Whoa! It's warm. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Let's deal with this sappy stuff. Oh, so they just took each other's hands. Modern Japanese literature. Oh, here's something. There's another of those picture books here. We have now Tales of Old Japan. Nice. Origin of Japan. Shit. So we need to find. Oh. Head. No, it's a pop-up book. I totally forgot to actually check those. It is head. It is SE5. This one has Lilk. I think it is Lilk. Small enclosure with 9 signs and 3 of these things. About trying to put the picture books here. Then it's a little weird. You can sort of see the letters. It's too dark to really. Okay. Thought so. There's a couple of books in the shelf. Wait a second. Am I so stupid that? Shit. Wait. Wait. I'm gonna not use my pad here. Oh, sorry. For fixing a bit here. So I'm gonna do. Oh shit! I cannot use that. Bollocks! Oh bollocks! Sorry, I just need to move. I have a sketching stuff on my pad here, which is great. It is called something Artflow for Android, and I like it. $5 about. I think it's worth it. 5, 1, 4, 3. No, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, I also have a pen for it. I'm not good, but it's a good software. You know, look where you wrote the numbers. What else is this? They just gave us the answer. Yeah. 1. Oh no, 5. 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay, wrong of me. Nice. 5, 6. No, 5. 1, 4, 2, 3, 6. There. Okay, it was from 1 to 1. Okay, thank you. At least the lock is open now. So I guess inside there is a bulb, right? Yes, thank you. So they're probably not useful, so okay. Change the light bulbs. Okay. Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake 5. Awesome work. Good job, Junpei! Something about these letters, are they familiar? Sheldrake 5. Okay. So, oh, there we have them. We have these. We have Sheldrake number 5. Sheldrake spine book with a volume number written in the lower part of the spine. Ah, do I actually need to...
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I just checked it.
I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, it's behind us.
Okay.
Right behind us. Just...
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Actually, I'm gonna check here. Have this guy, as we are, heard of Sheldrake? Yes, yeah, we have. Because that's where we started talking about morphogenic field.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Ah, and that's where she started to talk about the game she has been through.
The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me?
tell you what?
Yeah, tell!
Give me that. About the experiment.
Oh, right, we haven't actually heard his story yet. We heard more or less everyone else, but not
Very
his.
well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Yay!
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Okay, let's do that, as long as you tell me. Tell me your secrets!
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well.
So, I'm just gonna...
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
Okay.
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Ah, he just
Yes, it
skipped
did.
some of it. Because no one else can read this.
And those were the rules however, they were not the only thing on the card.
Oh, scratchy.
There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Oh, you bastard. And if we don't have it wrong, it's actually Santa that is
It's a
Zero.
threat on our lives.
Which means you bastard.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from...
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
Well, because you were dead and she started to trust
What's wrong
you.
with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
No, because he left.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us. no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
Yes, we have already heard some small stuff about it, not fully
Yeah.
anything big.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
Let's hear it.
I see. The morphogenetic field and the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
Speaking of, are there actually 2 tests right now while we're playing this game?
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Which probably is Sanda's sister, because when we actually could talk about him with his past, he said that his sister
She
died.
told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
Is who did this and why?
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who
We already know
organized
who
the
did
initial
this.
experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah,
There were
Ace.
4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki,
Yeah, the first one was Ace.
Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Ace, that's Ace.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning.
I think that is just some side guy.
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
No idea.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Okay.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota...
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research.
Yeah, so now we're going to learn about the bastards that did this.
All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project.
Okay.
They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change?
Okay, that he's talking about is just bullshit. It was this disappearing... What it was called now, I told you before. But just this, that it does that quickly, that's just nothing.
Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who...
Oh, sorry.
Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer.
Okay.
That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder.
Okay.
They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does,
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
that's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say
Okay.
1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought
Okay.
process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was some...
Oh, shit, sorry. I'm creative doing that. You use it to make other people.
What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Okay.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Okay.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment.
Their idiotic
That
experiment.
was how the nonary... By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Shit, I think I've heard
Yeah,
of
that was
it.
an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what...
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
Let's go to... that.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic.
Yep.
From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger.
Yeah, we've heard this before.
Have you ever been faced with an especially... It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course,
Okay.
he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building
Alright.
Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders.
Wow.
Do you know why?
We
the
also know
astronauts of
who
Apollo
he is
13
now,
were able
which
to
means he
return to
is
Earth
a
safely?
righteous bastard. So let's see how that goes.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was
Okay.
the same with the Gigantic in Building Q.
Yeah, I could think of that.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
Hold it.
True.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Oh, what is it?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it?
Ah, 2 died.
Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted
All
and
right,
used
16.
in Hongo's experiment.
9, 9, 18.
After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However,
know
they
those?
had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
Huh? What the? What? Huh? Huh? Yeah, huh? Okay, I did not know that.
That was the girl who died.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a flipping second here. First of all, is it another person named Akane? Because we have one Akane already, and she's alive. Because, yeah, the one who died was probably Santa's sister. And then we have the Akane, which was actually her. Then we have another Akane. Is that why she is here? Because her name is Akane?
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is June?
Yeah, I think that, like, I got the same thought right now. Like, what the shit is going on here? But it might be too
Akane
different.
isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a
Okay.
name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean it was someone else. Of course it was.
Or she might have survived but gotten a family, because he said they were without parents.
Is something wrong, Junpei?
No, it's nothing.
You're about to die, or either get out of here. Just tell him!
Let's get back down.
Flipping heck, everyone trusts you. Just start to trust someone at
Couldn't
least.
do it.
At least Snake, he's trustworthy.
What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come.
What the shit is... I thought of something, but it will happen in the end. I'm gonna not say shit. So, yes, you're gonna hear that later. Yes, I think I'm gonna find a fifth volume. There's a button! Oh, speaking of, there is actually a mummy somewhere here. So, mummy, show us the mummy! Oh, oh, there are 2 doors. We got 2 doors. What was that sound? Did you miss that? Like, there is not really a second floor. It's just basically a ledge. You could have seen it from down there. Goodness sake, like, look at it. It's humongous. Look. Okay, what is this? A thick metal door. Oh, it is so thick. There's a handle in the middle of it though. Okay, so... Alright. No, doesn't. So it is locked. Hold on. Oh, flipping heck. Okay, so X is 13. Shit, I have the wrong one in. So 13, 14, 10, 13. I bet the letters you type on the keyboard will show up here. Yeah, but I can't like the letters. It looks like there are 4 letters. Hit enter. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so it is 9 A B C D E F G, which is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A E. No, shit. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, oh, thank you, God. It is D. D-A. Dead. 4 letters, 2 of them is the same, and it is a 13 first. D-A-D, dead. Jesus. It's dead, remember? Okay. I have played the second and third game, just so you know. Again, I have told him already many times, if I don't remember incorrectly. But the thing with Akane is this part of it is rather shocking. Another thing is out there, we say so. Let's go, hurry up! Go! Left, right. Right is always right. Open! We found the exit once more! Oh, he's actually got some chill in here right now.
Alright, this is the
Oh, bollocks.
next. The door.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Speaking of, no, I don't. Nope.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it.
Oh, so it's actually an enter and enter, but also an exit.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty...
But there is a card?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we...
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Oh. Yes.
Looks
Oh,
that
this
way.
is actually the workshop. I can see everything that has been here. It is like, there's Lucy. There is the... That's the dead. Yeah, the red one is red, the dead one is dead. Yeah, okay. I can see
No
loads of
way.
shit.
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
Like, I'm with Snake right now. Like, he isn't worried, but that's because he knows what we need to do. So let's just do
I'd rather
it.
doubt that, however. So we haven't much time. Let's find... Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it.
True.
All right then.
And also, where is Alice? And if anyone doesn't know what Alice is, it means all eyes, and it is from the previous ones. The study. I would call this a workshop. Like, look at this shit here. These parts of the puzzle were sold in other rooms. That's true, then the room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps machines and processes function. Okay. Isn't that the table? I don't feel I've seen this before. I think we have actually. Oh, bullet. Oh, so I can just see the pile of junk and nothing else. There's a control panel from the big screen. Doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. It does. Something on the screen right now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. What is... I see. If we touch a cell, the next one to turn off. Use to make the all cells. Oh, wait a second. Oh, he's so adorable. That was our dog. And you just have these big, lovely eyes just staring at me, but like, what you doing? Like, are you in here? I want to know that I'm in here. It's like, alright, that's nice. There's a bunch of numbers and letters connected by an equal sign to it. I think she said it's probably related to puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Lover. Sorry, but I already got a crush. Apparently a dead woman called Akane. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all of themselves. Oh. Hint. Oh, bloody hell. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just trying to figure this out. There. Shit. Oh, goodness sake. Okay. Boop. Boop. So I need to make every all green. So let's make a grid like this. I have to take away that one. And that one. I need to take away 2 of them, I believe. Because I need to have filled here and filled there, so... that's all. Oh, this is just bollocks. Okay, so I need to have that one. I need to have that one. There! Oh, goodness sake. Managed to do it! Okay. The thing with 18 and 13, I don't understand. I probably understand that now when I think of it, I just didn't think of it. But it was easier just to figure out which one you need to have away and which one you have to stay, so... The lid opened, something came out. It is a cross emblem! Crazy cross emblem! Woo! I do love doing that. Okay, junk. No! Oh! Cross emblem! Nothing happening. I feel symbols engraved above each. Up at the left is steering wheel symbol, on the upper right is cross symbol, on What on the left is mysterious circle symbol, and lastly the waffles pattern symbol. Okay, this symbol seems to have been given a number 1, 2. Oh, that order, huh? Okay, so which means we skip that. This looks like something for a steering wheel. It's really dim. It's got a map as well, but I can barely see. Okay, it looks like there's a compass on here. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this in one of the wheelhouses. I think you just need to do the same thing here. Same thing. The important part is the magical thing found. The match up the directions of the compass with the lines in the table. I use the steering wheel house. Okay, so show me then, of course. Okay, so we need to go south from, I believe it's Ireland or is it Wales? Sorry, my geographical really of where each one is bad. I know that all of them is in one there. South, then we need to go west. So, and then we need to go southeast. Northeast. East. Sorry, I almost forget sometimes. I feel like I'm going to check there when to stop. Like, oh, north. East. I did it! Good boy. Who's the... Why do you do that? Why are you... Jesus. Okay. This kind of slid open and something came out. It's the same thing. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. This thing. We have the steering wheel now. We have to do this one then as well. Oh, whoa. Well, now we got something on the screen at least. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. That sounds like we're gonna figure out Morse code puzzle back to communication something. Morse code, yeah. Okay, a bit of Morse code will help me here. If I don't have a hint, like everything else here. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. Right, I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Oh, why don't I try? Morse code. Instructions. You just tap a button, this, you can hold the button down and that. Once you enter answer, it will automatically determine if the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. Is it something I miss? Because I don't know what to actually write. Metal shuttle is pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Oh, there is Alice! There's a coffin in there. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man, the 7th thing. Yeah, he's all pale. He thinks the same thing as I am. No way, could this be... I'm sorry, what is going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Oh, a mummy. It's a mummy. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Oh, there's a metal plate in the coffin. Snake's testimony. All eyes. So... all eyes. Oh yeah, that's not right. Ah, need 2 machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Well, let's open the shovel. Okay, open it. 3, 2, 1. No luck. It's not like it's screwed shut or anything. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. So you think you can open it with your superhuman strength? No, I was wrong. I think you just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we just have to give up on the cover for now. Let's look around the room a little, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the force of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is this actually true? What's this? Looks like a new material has been added to the file. Okay. Information about Alice. Okay. Table. Morse code chart 1. The Morse code chart was found in the steel shelf. So is this true? I'm just going to check here because I have this stuff on, so I can just bit in. So if we do an A, it becomes yes. The long call is da. Okay, nice. Morse code sheet. The Morse code chart found in the shelf. It has Morse code from G to R. There doesn't seem to be a pattern that determines which collection of dots and dashes are assigned to each letter. The Morse code chart found as to Z. That won't really help us, alright? Sorry about that, I just burped. Piles of crap everywhere. Well, it doesn't seem to be too bad. We won't have to go bring them something. How will we deal with this area later, guys? Okay, maybe we should try something more promising. I don't wonder one thing. Can I check the computer? There are 2 monitors here. There's nothing on them. Oh, there's nothing on them. Shit. A pipe. A pipe. A pipe. It's a pipe, everybody. Apparently, it's a pipe. Great work. We figured out what to respond. Supposed to go here as 3 letters. We got 3 lines, and I think each line is 1 letter. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, then perhaps the letters you need are made of 2 symbols. 4 symbols and 1 symbol, respectively. Ha! Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Thank you for that, Snake. I was wondering what was going on here in my mind, but apparently nothing. So we need 2 symbols, 4 symbols, and 1 symbol. After all, isn't that what you just said? One line has 2 spaces, the next 4, and the last has a single space. Let's see. So in other words, we're gonna enter either dots or the dashes. Instead of 2, instead of 4, and then just 1. Well, let's see. I'm gonna run through the instructions. Yes, I know the instructions, okay, but at least you got me some. Oh. So, in the 1, we have a E. We have a T. Oh shit. E and T on the 1, which is down below. It's down on them. Okay, so the second one is 2, which is A. We have I. We have M. N. Whoa. Whoa, thank you! Got the purple paladin. Nice! Where did that come? It's actually in our. Sorry, but I'm gonna just need to check here because For me, no one is in. So when did this come? Yeah, he's just started to following now, apparently. Nice, thank you. He's not in, apparently. Don't ask me how that works, but sure, nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Let's start a little blip, like, what was that? I was so unused to actually hear that. Which is probably a bit bad, but sure. Hey, I need to see. And then 4. What can we have as a 4? It is B, C, F, H. Like, oh goodness sake. 3 with a... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this one wasn't similar to this. Yeah. That was a lot easier though. This one's pretty tough. Let's see. By the way, the answer for the puzzle. All. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, now I can see a 1 there. If that is the purple paladin, I do wonder. Nice for the follow at least. Thank you. And I understand this now. If the first one was all, yes, it was is ice. Oh. Like the thing is for me that I needed to do all ice in just this, but it is just ice. It is beep beep E C and a E. Yes! Woo! I see, it seems you have solved the puzzle, gentlemen. Excellent work. Yeah, with a bit of help, because I totally forgot about there was an all on the last puzzle. I just need an ice because of all ice. Yes, I know. I already know about it. It slid open this thing over yonder. Oh, no. Which is the code emblem. Okay. Ah, the weird circle thing. Okay, I see. And now we're gonna check out Alice. Or all ice. Alright, fine, I'll open it. This is just a box. It's just a box. Holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there, I just know it. No, because if it is actually Alice, she will be alright. Oh, no, actually, she's not there. She's gone. Nice, she's gone. Okay. That's junk about it sometimes. Huh? Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There's something in there though. Well, two somethings actually. What's that? Oh, no! Shit! Oh, god damn it! I think one of these actually echoing. Hopefully it doesn't echo too much. Well, it did stay for a moment, but to be honest, right now I just wish to have more followers. I am appreciated that I actually did that under a stream. That is awesome. Most people do it in between everything. Well, that's nice. There are two things at the bottom of the coffin. It looks like we have a Neptune key. We finally found it. Yes. Neptune, this room. It's important though, so I keep it in my pocket for now. And the other thing is coffin emblem. Or coffee emblem. Who knows? It might be coffee. So Alice is not in here. Ooh, that's freaky. I'll put the emblem. Wait a second. Well, put in the emblem, but nothing is happening. The dungeon number is 1 through 4, and there are symbols staring at it. Okay, wait a second. What? Let's just drop the emblem of the steering wheel in here. Whoa. Well, now we got something on the monitor at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if there's... These are the rules. I'll read them for you. When you touch a numbered area, the area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Pushing a number ball after selecting the area will cause the ball to move to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls in one single area. Press the check button once you've moved all the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. Yeah, I know about the digital route. I could thought of that. Yeah. You can make fun of me. Okay, so so we need either. I'm just going to take away this. I should have my pen here. It's probably easier. So we have 6, which needs to be 20, 4 or 15, and 3 is 12 or 21. Okay, so like we can only do one, so let's do a 24 and 12. So 24 here and 12 there. So 8, 10. We should do a 15. 10, 15. 7, 10. But nothing happening. There's still 3 more. Oh, I was right at least. That's nice. Cross. So cross, circle, and some waffles. Okay. So we are going to have the cross. Put in a cross. We got a new one. Junpei something just showed up on the screen. This poster still looks like the last one. And there's more red balls you can't move. The numbers for each are different too. We've got the same rules here. Okay, nice. More rules to this. Checking my pad so I can actually do it. Pictures is worth 1,000 words, so let's give it a shot. So the picture is worth 1,000 words. At least I'm trying, alright. I cannot use 1, which means 10. I have to have 10. And then 7 needs to either be 16 or 25, 5, 6, 7, yes. So 10. Let's do a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop. 8. Oop. Nope, no, thank you. 8, 10. Okay, so 8, 4, 4, 10, no, 8, 10, 12. 12, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25. Yeah, check. When you got one of them, it's kinda easy actually to fix the rest of them, because both of them cannot be small. Which means that if one can only be 10, you cannot have 16, you need to have 25. Okay, now we need the... Put in the circle. Don't think of anything clever. Please don't strain yourself, you might hurt something. Shut up. Let's give me a break, alright. Think of something. I'll think of something. Oh. 7 of 7. I think because we have now less, we need to have 16. I don't think we can have more because of, like, we need to have 25 with all these. So first of all, let's make 4, 5, 9, 9, 6, 16. 8, 8, 9, 10, 16, check. Good. We only got one left. Yeah, this one was not fairly hard when you got a notion for this actually. I think this is probably the last one. The Purple Paladin. I think I followed him for a time ago. It's nice to do what they actually showed in here. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I solved it now. Well, it is technically some time, but still. So we need to have 9 and we need to have 8. Like before I took 18 and 16 because we had so many. Now we have 5. Oh, so we cannot have really that many. So if we take 8 and take 17, so 17 there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Huh. That's odd, why won't it? Huh. That's odd. 4, 5. So I can't have 2 at least. Here, A7, 4. I'm just going to play around now because apparently the other one did not work. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Seriously, we need to have an 8 and a 9. So now we need to have... I'm gonna do... New one, here, new image, don't care, discard this one, just easy, so 8, it is 17, and 9 is either 9 or 18. So that's the thing, if we have 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8, hold on here. They said it will not open the door, but no! Oh god! I understand this now. I don't believe it. You're supposed to be able to do this. Because we have now 8 and 9, and look at the numbers. We have 2, which is Snake, we have 4, which is Clover, we have 5, which is me, 7 there, but I don't understand 8 though, we don't have her. She's not here. Fine, okay. Number 9 door, 3 people. Wait a second, can I do... Okay, I'm just gonna check here. If we take this and take this and this... No, it will not open the door. It is too many. What the hell? Because I just noticed now that we have this one here, but the rest of them is actually us that is here. I think this is some kind of... I just didn't get it all. The rules all displayed on the screen. Maybe I should read it again. Instruction for when you touch a numbered area, that touching a number ball selecting the colored area. How about if you not move the red ball? You can only move 3 to 5 balls in a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all the balls except the red ones which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number of that area. Wait. Oh, it's an epiphany. It is a bloody epiphany. It means that we all can't get out of here, and because probably Lotus will be left behind. Oh no. That's a... Oh goodness sake. Why? Hear that as well. The bottom to left corner desperately.
A picture. What the?
Ah, it's the ninth man! That explains why we can never save him, because it's meant for him to die. But these two, I have no clue who those are. Him and the...
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
I did not notice that. Oh! Oh! And the fake snake is the guy in the top left, top right. Oh!
He had the zero bracelet on his left arm. And the second man with... He's the ninth man. The one with... He died after he went into... But this guy, the one in the striped...
It's Ace.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What? Not only Ace, the ninth man, and they look happy, like they knew each other well.
Yeah, because... Oh, I don't understand, because I could understand when I saw him, that like, oh, okay, it's the ninth man. Ace, we already knew about Ace, but I couldn't understand these two. But when he said that this was the captain, because I couldn't see that before because he was so pale, I just understand that this guy was the fake snake.
Why? How in the world are these
Oh,
four men
he
connected?
killed his own pal.
You say Ace isn't...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was take Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about...
Ah, so the ninth man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are...
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there
If
only
he now
three
could
people in
see the picture, he
I'm
would
afraid I
understand
can't.
who those are.
There's one more. He's got kinda long hair. He looks smart, but a little... He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back.
Yes, the reverse.
The reverse. Ah.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project.
Yeah.
With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Then the four men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary.
And everyone just died horribly, except him.
That means
Right.
Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for me. But I feel like I should be more shocked about. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why?
I think it
Why am
was.
I? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I? It's like I already knew.
Like I already knew.
Ah, of course. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, we know that already from a previous.
He was the one who invented
session.
the game 9 years ago.
Ace is...
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him.
I
Even if I
understand that.
had known, however. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Oh, so the reason he could not say I was in the game was not because he could not do it to us. It was he couldn't make it so Ace and the ninth man knew who he is. They probably would know anyway, but more or less to not rise
I didn't know that Ace
suspicion.
was Hongo.
Oh, yes. 9 years ago. You were in, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked. But why? I mean, I'm your sister, right?
I'm sorry. But if I'd told you, Clover, I would have told him. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could...
Sure.
Hongo Kubota Nijisaki.
right.
Hey, Seven.
His,
Do you...
Shut it. Just be... I'm this close to remembering. This Hongo Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's not...
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
He has
Yeah,
an epiphany.
yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I...
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota.
Yeah,
to
we
develop
see
the
killed
actual
by
technical
himself.
details of the experiment.
Goodness me.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you.
Well, we don't have 3.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Yeah,
Short
the short version.
All right, fine. Give it a shot. No promises. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat.
Cool as fuck.
I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children.
Yeah, and 2 of the 18 were probably Santa and Akane, apparently.
It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner dock.
Yeah, we know this.
So I headed to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near me. Men in black suits, many of them bad.
Yeah, this we
No
know.
doubt about it. They were human. I moved before I realized. I came out of hiding with my gun.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy. Just tie an anchor to your feet.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my... There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, I
It
skipped
said
it
and
because
made my
this
gut
is
then
something
sudden.
with her. Boom. Yeah,
It
he
was
does.
a shot. A drug. That was
Ah,
my
right.
last thought. My face hit cold concrete.
He got drugged. I, by the way,
I woke up on a hard
this
floor.
is 7 story. Sorry if I skipped it a bit, but we have heard this already, or at least I have. This is something that is once more told.
Damn it. Shit, my head hurts.
It's only the last thing that I am going to check
I did
here.
a quick once-over of the room.
Yeah, and it
Where
was
am I?
a cell.
A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd
Yeah,
seen it
you've
countless
seen that
times as a
already.
cop. I'm in a cell, huh?
Yep.
Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it.
You cannot open it.
I pushed and pulled on it, but
The thing is about Akane in this game.
it won't
now.
open.
If you're wondering, I'm going to now sometime actually post more of my episodes of this.
Not
If
like
you're
I
wondering what I
expected
mean with
much else.
Akane or
Would be
skipping and
dumb
stuff
enough
like
to
that,
put me in a cell and
some
leave
of
it
these have
unlocked.
been played before. I've not played this part before, but he has... This guy had memory loss, so that now he actually remembers everything. So he takes everything from... Well, from the beginning. And we already heard about this beginning.
Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge.
It is after the little vent under the bed
knew it.
I don't know anything about.
I gave up and made my way back to the bed.
Mhm.
And sat. I sat there for a very,
Okay.
very long time. Then, I heard a faint... The voice was far away. I couldn't understand, but I could hear one. It was pretty high. Probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several.
Okay, several.
I hear 5. Where? Where are they coming? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not
I
it.
do wonder now when I think of it. I believe my stuff is delayed. Because my... No, I just come to think of it. Perhaps that's why people are actually leaving, because I do not interact with them. But now when I think of it, the Purple Paladin subscribed and followed me, as you could see. And then afterwards, my little stuff came around here, came along. Something weird is behind that one.
Left. It's coming. I hauled on that foot. Flipped the thing.
Yeah, you flipped it over and found a vent.
And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate.
I
couldn't
want to
see
know now
shit,
about Akane.
but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices... Hold on. either. Then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those keys. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and then...
I do love how they show the toilet while that sound is. Whoa, whoa. Oh, my mouse just...
I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face. So the first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a
Incineration. I know exactly where they are. So he woke up in the end of the game.
I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of youngsters. A bunch of them were straight up screaming. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off his hinges. What the? I couldn't believe
Ah, so
what
that's
I
where he
saw.
went out. I remember he saw this, but he couldn't remember where he came out.
The room had a
Out.
dome up top.
What with this?
There had to be about 9 walls. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
Akane. So Akane was here 9 years ago. When did they meet? I believe they met before this. So what happened?
They all
with them?
gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Which is probably the Santa.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me. I'm a detective. I'm here to It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned.
Burned to death.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna... So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right...
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best
He's
at
going to
that.
take the keys.
Don't worry, all right? I'll be back. I promise. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
Okay.
I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could, I was hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way
It's
out of
getting
it.
exciting.
I had a plan. I needed something from it. When I got it, I dove back into the hole. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought. Back in the cell.
Yeah, I made a
All right,
rope.
just tie that around yourself, okay?
Right!
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said!
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through...
He was in the middle of exploring.
Yeah.
Incineration will 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit and the voice bounced.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just
So
get
this is
us
a picture
out
of
here.
only 4, but that's because the rest of them actually went away.
Grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled over was a girl with a ponytail.
Is that why
There's a girl with a red necktie.
we are here? Because
boy in
he's
a
going
jacket
to leave
came
4
after
of us behind.
Wearing a uniform. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost done, we heard some knocking. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Ace, you bastard.
The door opened, and a man stepped. I recognized his face. I saw him many times, and the man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15, 10.
To be honest,
Second I
I
can reach the kid, I
am
grab him.
going to laugh when I understand that something will be happening to him. Doesn't matter if it is something in the game or
I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
Jesus, he needs something shoved up his rear.
Hongo had lost it, his face. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Say just one and start.
Hey, old man!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Salute.
We went
That's
going back
great.
to the cell, so we went down the other direction. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct. This one was heading down. When he nodded, it took turns sliding down. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hall. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was from... It had black and yellow stripes. And a device next to the plate on it read, Incinerator.
Oh, so they came from there.
Incinerator?
Wait, does that mean that if we need to get out of here, we go the same way? How did this Kana die?
That's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been...
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kid started running, and I was close. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Up and up and up.
So somehow Santa is trying to keep some of us alive, but he also could kill if he wanted to. Because as I said, he took the thing, told Snake not to tell anyone just
Stairway
because
kept going.
not
Past a couple of landings.
Ah, there's Snake.
Suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane,
Akane?
my kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing.
Hey!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
Wearing the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So when did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket, the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going,
Girl
right?
with the ponytail.
Got it?
Ah, it might
not
be
be
Clover.
Clover.
No, Clover is not there. Sorry. Wait a second here. Wasn't it that the siblings, that one sibling were at one place and the other one were at another? Which means that Clover were at the other place. But why was Akane...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue.
Why was
All the way to the
Akane
box.
with
God damn it, where
her
the hell
brother
did
then?
she go?
If she has a brother. I don't
Tell the kid
understand
was
that part.
frustrated.
There's some things I do understand about these games because I played some of them, almost all of them now. But there's some things missing. I don't really understand how it actually came to.
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit!
No, I don't want to. Let me...
She planted her.
Oh, shit. Hongo was bigger and stronger, wasn't he?
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door. We saw him land inside. And then, we ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open.
Okay.
But
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! Goddamn.
he started slamming his fists against it. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us.
What did I do?
Where's Hongo?
I went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Emergency incineration command.
I don't know what's happening here.
Automatic incineration.
Like, I'm trying to figure out the other games, theories, and stuff they are doing in those games instead. I can't think of what is going on here.
Repeat. Emergency incineration command.
You fucking kidding me? The same damn thing!
Yeah, we're here. Just hang.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was.
Let me guess. 5 seconds or something.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Oh, it actually starts over.
I'm really scared.
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there.
Okay.
This.
What happened?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think
Then...
Yeah, shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just
tell him about Akane. It would make things easier for everyone because you are standing like a question mark right now.
Did that girl,
I do as well.
Akane?
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. And we heard something. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if... A few minutes passed. The door opened.
If this is an incinerator, it would not be much left.
The boy in the uniform we followed. The air in the incinerator, every breath made my lungs feel like it was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the middle of... There... The kid...
Are you going to show us something?
Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Yep, we are going to wait for this. I can now understand why he wants all of the other ones dead. I've already killed 3 of them.
Can I
I
ask
don't know
you
how
one more thing?
one of them died. I know another of them at least. The captain just died. It might be that this is actually the same ship totally. And the captain is actually captain. He owned the ship.
What's that?
The girl, Akane.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me.
Kurashiki. Her name was
Oh.
Akane Kurashiki.
Yes. But here's the thing. How does this end
You
up?
were there that day with the tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are... Don't misunderstand. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing... I couldn't say anything about...
So you're saying you're not working for Zero?
Of course...
Clover.
Hey, come on! I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, and I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat. I didn't know it was you.
Well, alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different.
True.
I'm ashamed to
Okay.
say that even my exceptional hearing, as such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago. While we were leaving, when she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi, Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot a lot. But there is one thing I think we can...
What's that?
Please tell about
body
Akane.
we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then. Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder. So why did these murders take...
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
The only one thing I can think of Akane, but that's... might not be a thing in this game.
Musashido, the man who financed them.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
Oh yeah,
That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually... If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary Project.
In other words, Ace.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die.
What?
Whoa, what the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
She didn't have time to...
I'm betting this sucker... Oh, come on, let's go.
So we did not have time to actually... The Zero car. Okay, I cannot, the thing with Akane is a shock for me, actually. I knew something, it's just that I don't really remember the names and stuff, or what exactly happened. But I think I know who she is. But the thing with she actually died that time, I can't really tell. That is something that is a bit weird.
Huh. I think that...
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
Seek a way out again.
You're right. Let's hurry.
I don't think you could see that, not even...
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Uranus. Ah, this is the best one. Uranus card, which is the male symbol, specifically, and a bumhole.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, when they showed me that picture, this must be irony. This must be irony at all.
Okay, Neptune Key,